Alright. New account. I said move everything to this one. Because I just wanted to move to another one. What did you say? Hang on. I can't read what it says. It's pushing it down. Okay. Like, audio stream configured load. So what does that mean? So that means we're checking. Yes, I know. One of these days I'll get a better mic. Oh well. One that actually sounds like me. For my own voice. Cringe so hard. But you gotta get past that cringe at some point. Or another. Okay. It's like I have like, what is it? 3 different ones. Whatever. What was my goal? Oh yeah, I was gonna move everything just an inch backwards. Because of course we have to do that. This is wonderful. Truly the work of art. Why is this built like this? Is this because there's like a door here or something? Can I just use like normal tiles or something? Like why is it just randomly switch halfway through? That's kind of annoying. Oh, poo. Might be that. I'm trying to put it in there. I guess it's the infuriating bit, just trying to place every single little object. Oh, I guess we also have to build that wall out. We demolish everything and put it back together. That's just not gonna work. I'll max out too. Closest thing we'll ever do a stone building equipment is the sawmill's bottom. Which, hey, if you're great enough, you can. Okay. How would they change it? But because if they change it, it's probably gonna feel just way worse than this. In the sense that it doesn't feel the same. I feel this fits so perfectly, and this just was so perfect. And then the roof came in. Oh boy. I'm gonna let keep my sanity. I just built like this. It's like a sort of secret door here I'm missing out on. Oh, I guess that's lining up stuff. The good news is I won't have to use any infuriating little tiny objects to fill in the holes. I'll just need to use Oh my goodness, why is it built like this? Why is there floors here? Can I just use like a thinner version of the wall or something? Let me see. I could've. Wait, why is this built like this? Was it something that I'd done? Maybe it was something that I just failed to do? What the heck? I didn't even show that. You know, I'm gonna just rebuild everything. I'm gonna make everything right. Because why is it like... Oh, I understand it. There used to be a hole here that you could access. Like, there actually used to be a... I used this blue block and made a hole. Like a Mario painting almost. But it's not a Mario painting. You essentially would... You'd like hop in because of how this thing looks like a block. Still. I don't even need that. Wait, what the heck? On that note, oh my god, I'm destroying valuable resources over the fact that I did this wrong. Well. I say valuable because the trees that you have to get this one are tiny. And they take so long to transport. I made my whole base out of them because it's the closest thing we have to those materials. I think. It's like the big old Supreme store. I only added eggs to this game, but I don't think I have them still. It was part of a hunt event or some kind of event that Roblox held. That you feed a bird and poop out an egg. You then take that egg to the shopkeeper and you say, "Oh my goodness, thank you." Something. That's weird. What would you need an ostrich egg for? The fact of the matter is, what the heck? Outdoor watercolor. That's a sketch. That's not a sketch. Yeah, that's not really a sketch. It's more like an art. Whatever floats. Your boat. Bows. This definitely floats my boat. We could hear this soundtrack. I don't know if this was like made for the Tycoon. I can assume it is. Well, some of them aren't. Like the cave one, not that one. The other one, the secret one. Those like having the blue. There's like some kind of snake. It's called snake lady. I don't know. Oh, this is also like field, and that's awesome. Evidently, the guy who served us copyright-free songs for decades. Oh boy. Well, it's good to know this wall is also short, so I get to rebuild this one too. Okay. I'll destroy that. Destroying one of those things will be a nightmare. Oh come on! What am I meant to destroy? Oh my goodness. Why is it built like this? Oh my god, the whole thing is just uneven. All because I wanted to add that block. So annoying. Upside down saw. You'd use this to cut wood, but to be fair, you'd be better off using your axe because it's faster. Unless you have like an automated system. We have this, but not like stone wood. Anything remotely close to it. There. Everything's fixed. We can rebuild this whole thing soon, that's great. Not too bad, I guess. It could be worse if I use a more rancid material. Like maybe phantom wood. You'd really only get the phantom wood For the wood, not for anything else. I love the idea of blueprint though, because sure, you have a blueprint, you can see what you're building, but at the same time, you can't just you're not just building with materials and watching it appear. You actually have to build it. You have to bring the blocks towards you. Which is admirable. You have to work for your house. You don't just buy it. I guess it's what people did back then. I never went for the. Well, this would I would think it's really close to how you build in real life. But for the fact that no, there's no such thing as supports in this game. I mean, you can, but still, I don't think anyone wants to take their time building fake supports to make it feel like you're building. Actually, no. You know what? You do have to build supports if you want to build like a ceiling or something, or at least have some kind of ceiling pre-built. Because your blocks will just fall. They don't get placed in it. They just sit there until it's built. Hilarious. Hilarious in the sense that range. I got so concerned when I was doing this, and then I realized, oh yeah, it's because I was trying to build this thing outwards so it fits in one hole. If I shrink it at one edge, maybe we could live with that, but still, I don't like the idea of there being exposed plot on my base. Because that just kind of ruins the illusion. Like, oh, that's someone's base? Yeah, no, thank you. So I guess the goodest we'll get is probably... What did I use here? I think this is like... It's called a milkwood. But I know it's called oak wood. It's called a milkwood because I put it in a machine, looks like milk. There's another reason, but I'm not gonna say it. Bam! This is gonna be so nightmarish to align. Unless, unless I use walls, then maybe. Like instead of using these like thin things, I can use like walls in place of these weird-looking building things. Maybe. You know, but I also might fix our little it barely fits problem, because I feel like when saying this, I feel like if we just use large tiles for everything, we'll be able to get a base down. Because I'm almost chat feature, I can't talk to no one no more. So I guess I gotta talk to the endless void of YouTube. Like if I do this, do some calculations. Is there like a max like amount of blueprints I can put? I hope not. Because I need to do some little calculation. There's no feasible way to get up here. I know I'm gonna have to build some way to get up here soon. Other than like doing like an only up thing where literally every object in my base is used as a platform. Alright. So this works. This is obviously gonna fit. Hopefully. I'm recalculating everything so I can actually build it correctly. The way I did the bull was kind of wishy-washy. Like, we're going to keep the front and back the same, but we're going to keep the sides probably different. But you won't notice that the sides are just a bit smaller than normal. I guess you wouldn't. I have big projects in this game, but I don't think they're ever going to come to fruition, because it's just that insane of a project. Hope his own max blueprint. It's gonna suck. Well, I'm not too sure about that. I mean, it might, but I don't want to. No, that's not gonna work too well. It's just barely there, man. It's just barely able to fit. Are you serious? Let's see. Is there anything? Am I missing space that I could use back here? No, this is legitimately the biggest it can get. Oh man, that's not good. Well, my question is, why doesn't it fit? I mean, like, it can't be the plot. It could just be an oversight, though. I don't care. Right? Guess I'm gonna have to stick with the typical wall for some reason. Fortify the head, it sucks. There was just one thing. Excellent, like, further back, we'd be able to make it work, but no, it's not. It's just that. Maybe awake and do it without destroying my life trying to make this work. Maybe if I use smooth walls instead of these tiles. Unless they're the same size as tiles. I think they are. Yeah, they are. Huh. Any wood. This is the cheapest and the biggest. You won't notice anything different unless you. When Pepe's the fitter it gets, the more harder it gets to build. Wait a minute, how does that work? It's just hanging off the side there. Wait, what? Someone tells me that's not supposed to happen. Legitimately, I don't think that's supposed to roll like that. But other than that, no, this won't work either. Flip, what we're gonna do. This is gonna be so annoying to build. Now, I could be lazy and just build it on top. I'm just heavily considering at this rate. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna build it flat on top, no questions asked. We're redoing this whole thing. This is so annoying. Oh, this is supposed to look like an alien thing where you'd be able to. I'm just gonna build it on top and leave it at that. I'm not gonna go insane over the fact that I can't get this thing to work correctly. I'm just gonna build it on top, and that's that. Let me just see if it works though. Let me see if I can actually rebuild the entire thing in a nice, more sleek texture. No, that's actually a horrible idea, never mind. Although, it could be used for symmetry. This game actually makes you feel a sense of accomplishment when you finish your base. It's like that same feeling when you look back at what you built and you're like, wow. Well, maybe. I mean, we could make something work. I'm not gonna use walls, obviously, because I'm not gonna go insane. Wait. Well, someone tells me that this is not gonna be as easy as I thought. You know what? I'm gonna make this work. I just know I have to. There's no way you can't just make a box and rubber Tycoon without going insane. We gotta keep the front and the back the same, considering that's the thick parts. Besides, oh, we have to keep it. Oh, we have to keep it. I have an idea. It's gotta work. Alright, that should work. Hopefully. Prevent me from going weird. Ah. Boom. Yeah. Woo. Nobody wants to go to a server where you can't hear no one. So I guess I'm going in this case. Concerning. Okay. Look, dude. I'm gonna go by these rules. I probably could add a divot if I wanted to, but I feel like it's not gonna be like anything special. It's just gonna be like I'm gonna remove this whole thing. Woohoo! Wonderful. See, it fits perfectly on left and right. We just have to make it work somehow. I'm gonna like it might be a bit complicated to do. We need the front. We also need the sides to kind of remain the same. I could just, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna move it so it fits within this frame of sorts. Look at that. The perfect square. Well, the ground is still kind of ugly, so there's no. I don't think there's any real way or realistic way to get a ground that doesn't look hideous. Oh, so this is my attempt. You see the roof? Build, destroy, and build some more. Isn't this wonderful? No, not wonderful. Oh my goodness. Optimization? What's that? That's the reason why I'm rebuilding this whole thing. This would have taken me decades. But the fact I started this like 2 years ago, which is depressing to think about. See this small bit of wood that was there. What is this? I'm just spleefing myself now. Oh my goodness. This is, oh, I did this all the way down? Yo. I did this itty bitty tires all the way down. You can't be more serious than that, can you? That's wonderful. That's great. Could be better, alright? I think it's pretty clear what our goal is here. We usually make there. Look at this whole thing. This is a little tedious. I did this twice, by the way. I was gonna do this twice just to make this work. That's interesting. What? I spleefed myself. I could totally make a system where it actually looks like lights, but that'd be so expensive. It'd be like 4 wires per each light, and that's, if you know wires, they're really fun in this game for some reason. I guess this couldn't be mining Tycoon, could it? Well, we're also on an island, so that makes sense. Wooden furniture, wooden stuff. When you buy furniture, you're not actually buying the furniture, you're buying the blueprints to that furniture. Well, this does exclude the chairs and beds, but still. And the toilets. My first iteration of my base just had a toilet at the bottom. Just pulling magically appear is just in the toilet. That's something that's in my head forever now. Also, when I destroy this, I want to destroy the wires. Like, I'm actually not destroy that signature I have. But I just destroy. I hope I didn't destroy anything important. Like, this selection system is inaccurate, so if you do select something that you want to destroy, actually don't want to destroy, you're screwed at this rate. We're de-moving my ruler. I'm gonna like redo everything so it actually like conforms to alignment. See what I mean? I was selecting the other one and it destroyed the one that I wasn't looking at. I destroyed my snowmobile because of that, and I just really don't get what determines what is and what's not. Right, I guess. Not... Oh, come on. There's nothing under there? I guess there's... I think there might be a snowmobile in one of these gifts, but I'm not gonna open them. Super Rare Limited. This is a good collection game. Like, if you... Like, it may not seem like it, but it's the type of collection game that if you know there's collectibles, you know. That makes it more valuable. Issue that there's dupers, but, I mean... At that rate, it's just cool to get the item. I think I figured out how I did that. I didn't even know that pole was in there so often that I just tuned it out of my mind. We're de-moving and then we're gonna re-move it at some point, maybe. Yeah. It's just such a mess in there. I could save these blocks, potentially use another time, but I don't want to. We'll just get new ones. I think I'm shaving the top layer of wood off. It's hilarious. It's all the sawmills do. They just shave off the outer layer of wood. Maybe do some special stuff like smoothing it out. So I don't know why a person can't just do that. It's crazy because how much trees go into what we think we humans see as just normal. Funny. Okay, hopefully he gets it. Hopefully they get it. What I mean by that. This is like a Minecraft thing. Yes, I am going to die in the Minecraft thing before we're starting a new account. So I don't actually have to deal with anything. And so I don't have to look back and be like cringing all the time. Well, I mean, you can if you wanted, but I wouldn't want to do anything with account. No, destroy those. The same sound again. It's giving me a headache. Oh well. I didn't want to destroy this so I can move everything back in a way that works. This looks like a dump. That's what it looks like. A dump that's worth billions of this rate. That's obviously not to be sold for real money. Don't do that. That's against Roblox terms of service. worth a lot of in-game money, which you can use to get more stuff. Like conveyors. The more money you have, the more status you have, and the more creative freedom you have. Who the hell? Who are you? You think this is a shop, my guy? You think... I hope he doesn't. It's not even done yet. This is some random dude's base you're talking about. Weird. The green guy. I couldn't imagine him doing anything special. Back then, if you were green, you'd be seen as a hacker or something. Everything was perfect. It's just that this back wall lets you move back into where it belongs. Do I just have two random things that aren't sorted? I think I do. I don't think... Oh, the blue wood is sorted. I got confused there for a minute. Wait. No, it's not. I don't have the blue wood or ice wood sorted for some reason. Oh, we've been officially unroofed. You have no roof no more. You have now a skylight space system. Kidding. Oh, now we get to build again. At this rate, I might as well just spend the money. Just thinking, have it rebuilt from scratch. So I don't have to do it. Oh, jeez, not again. I gotta stop doing that. Oh, you did it again. This is so annoying. It's so weird not having like any form of wall here. It's just blank. You just wire this hitbox. That's wonderful. Emit just a small amount of light too. Light. If anyone's curious, neon doesn't actually really glow crazily. You may have a all this move into a nice little pile. It kind of looks like chocolate cake. I think I sorted this by, yeah, color. And then I put all the like all the Well, it looks like that's gonna be it for now, though. Unfortunately, that was fun. Yes.